Good day, my dear students, and welcome back here again in our physics class. And for this video, I'll be discussing series connection. Okay? Now, when you say series connection, it says here that in a series circuit, all components are connected end-to-end to form a single path for current flow. It means that this connection, if one of its bulb is interrupted, for example, itong bulb 1 natin ay nabusted, these two will be corrupted. Ibig sabihin, hindi din sila gagana. Okay? Yan yung magiging one of the, sabihin natin, perks ni series. Okay? Kasi nga end-to-end po siya. Ito yung positive natin, ito yung negative natin, then ito lang yung pinaka-flow niya. So definitely, if isa dyan na imabusted, hindi na sila gagana. Now, another thing for the circuit is the total resistance in a series circuit is equal to the sum of the individual resistors. And the total voltage drop is equal to the sum of the individual voltage drop across those resistors. It means that when you add the resistors of each bulb, just simply add. If there's a example, a value of 2, 3, and 4, okay? 2 ohms, 3 ohms, and then 4 ohms. Just simply add 2 plus 3, then that will be 5 plus 4, and that will be total of 9 ohms. So, yan yung pinaka-resistance total mo. Okay? Now, the total voltage drop is equal to the sum of the individual voltage drop across those resistors. Ibig sabihin po, for you to identify the total amount of voltage on your battery, you just simply add the voltage drop of each resistor. For example, this bulb has a 2 volts, 3 volts, and then another 3 volts. So just simply add them 2 plus 3, that is 5 plus 3, that will be total of 8 volts. Okay? So dapat mag-equal siya. Now, to deepen our understanding about this one, please always take note that the current or the flow of electricity of a certain circuit is the same throughout the circuit. Ibig sabihin po, constant. Now, for the resistance, again, the total resistance of a series circuit is equal to the sum of the individual resistances. And the total voltage drop in a series circuit is equal to the sum of the individual voltage drop. Now, para mas maintindihan po natin, example of this one. Ito po ay example ng single series, okay, or simple series, simple circuit. Dito po, madali lang natin ma-apply ang Ohm's law. Bakit? Using the formula of Ohm's law of voltage over current multiplied to resistance, if we need to define the ampere or the flow of current here in single circuit, madali lang natin ma-identify. Paano? So, meron tayong voltage, meron tayong resistance, nawawala ang current, you just simply divide. So, 9 divided by 3, or 9 divided by 3, this will give you a 3. 3 amperes. Madali. Right? Now, what if magkaroon tayo ng complex circuit like this one? How you're going to determine the current and the voltage drop of each resistor? Kapag ganito po, ang gagawin niya lang po is gagawa ka ng table. So, first, you write the following. Ito lang po. So, RT, VT means RT means resistance total, VT means voltage total, and then IT means current total. Okay? And then, lagay tayo ng ito. Lagay tayo dito ng R1, V2, and then I1. Sorry, should not be V2, should be V1. and then another line, R2, V2, and then I2. And then another line, R3, V3, and then I3. Now, meron na po tayong table. So, ang gagawin na lang po natin dito is identify na lang po natin yung mga value na binigay na po sa atin. Okay? So, R1, R2, R3. Ano yung R1 natin? R1 is 3 ohms. So, lagay mo lang dyan, 3 ohms. Anong R2 natin? We have 10 ohms. So, that will be 10 ohms. Our R3, that is 5 ohms. Definitely 5 ohms. So, pag ganito po, sabi daw dito, ang resistance sa total. Okay? Equal of the sum of the resistance. So, add mo lang yan. O, 3 plus 10 plus 5, definitely this will give you a total of 18 ohms. Okay? Now, what will be your voltage total? Your voltage total, that is 9 volts. Here, you can now easily identify the current total. How? Just simply use this pyramid of voltage over current multiplied to resistance. So, dahil nawawala po ang current po natin, i-multiply natin ang voltage kay resistance. So, with that, 9 divided by 18, this will give us a 0.5. So, lagyan mo dito, 0.5 ampere. Now, according to our theory, the current of the series circuit is constant. So, dito pong I1, I2, at I3 natin, lalagay mo na dyan yung 0.5. 0.5 amperes, 0.5 amperes, and then another 0.5 amperes. Ayan. Now, dito po, madali na po natin ma-identify ang voltage drop. How? Using again the formula of Ohm's law, so dito naman po, nawawala sa atin ang voltage. So, ang gagawin po ay i-multiply nyo po ang current at ang resistance. So, V is equals to current multiplied to resistance. Ayan. Okay? I think we could now multiply this. So, 0.5 multiplied to 3, this will give us a 1.5. O, lagyan natin 1.5. Next is 0.5 times 10, this 5. Okay, for the other one, 0.5 times 5, this will give us a 2.5. Now, to check kung tama po ang ating computation, okay, kung talagang magto-total po siya ng 9 volts, so just simply add 1.5 plus 5 plus 2.5. Dito po makikita nyo na yung total po natin na 9 volts is just the same with our voltage drop. So, ganun po expected outcome natin kapag ina-identify po natin ang voltage drop. Dapat po mag-total yan. Kasi kapag hindi, ibig sabihin po, there will be a problem on your computation. So, you have to double check it and be careful. Okay? Now, let's try this one. A 6 ohm resistor and a 3 ohm resistor are connected in series with a 12 volts battery. So, assuming the battery contributes no resistance to the circuit, find the current. Now, the power dissipated in each resistor and the total power delivered in the resistors by the battery. So, ito po, gagamit lang po muna tayo ng Ohm's law. Okay? Ohm's law muna po gagamitin natin dito. V over current multiplied to resistance. So, i-add po natin to, dalawang resistors natin. This will give us a 9 ohms. Okay, baguhin natin yung kulay. Now, our total voltage is 12 volts. And dahil nawawala po ang ating current, i-divide lang po natin yung voltage kay resistance. So with that, 12 divided by 9, this will give us a 1.33. Okay? 1.33 amperes. So ayan na po yung pinaka-current natin. Now, next is we need to identify the power dissipated in each resistor. So para ma-identify po natin yung power dissipated in each resistor, using this formula, ito pong formula po natin, and we need to find again the power dissipated. So meron po tayong current at meron din po tayong resistance. So ang formula po na gagamitin natin dito is I squared times R. Okay po. So I squared times R, definitely, ito po ang magiging sagot po natin. P is equals to 1.33 squared multiplied to, so yung first resistance po natin, that is 6 ohms. Lagyan natin dito, 6 ohms. And then the other one naman po, P is equals to 1.33 squared. Then yung second ohms po natin, second resistance natin is 3 ohms. And so dito tayo sa calculator po natin. Okay, 1.33 squared multiplied to 6. So yung resistance po natin, that is 10.61 watts. The other one naman po, palitan lang natin to ng 3. This will give us a 5.3 watts. For us to get the total, total power, we just simply add. Okay? So 10.61, add natin yung 5.3. This will give us an answer of 16 or 15.91. 15.91 or 16 watts. Nakakuha ba? Okay po. Let's try another problem. So use the series circuit on the right to answer. What is the total voltage across the bulbs? So madali lang yan. By analyzing this picture, itong graph po natin, okay, what is the total voltage across the bulb? So 6 volts. Lagay lang natin dito 6 volts. Also for A, 6 volts. Total resistance, add lang natin 1 plus 1, definitely 2 ohms. Now, what is the current in the circuit? Para ma-identify po natin yan using the Ohm's law, V over I multiplied to resistance. So with that, 6 divided by 2, definitely that will be 3 amperes. Now for you to get the total voltage, the voltage drop, so you just simply multiply the ampere in each resistor. So 3 times 1, definitely 3 ohms, and another for 3 times 1, another 3 ohms. So ito po yung pinakasagot natin. 6 volts, 2 ohms, 3 amperes, and 3 ohms. Okay, another problem. Dito po, try natin. I'll give you a minute for this one. Okay, so again, total voltage across the bulbs, that is 6 volts. Total resistance, that is 3 ohms. What is the current in the circuit? Let's just simply divide 6 divided by 3. This will give us a 2 amperes. And then what is the voltage drop across the light bulb? Definitely 2 volts. Okay po, 2 volts po yan. So 2 volts, 2 volts, and then 2 volts. So this, kapag in-add po natin, will total of 6 volts. Okay? Another problem. What is the total voltage of the circuit? So total voltage, that is 12 volts. Why? Hinad lang po natin itong dalawa. Kasi nga po, sabi daw is equal to the sum. So, add natin yan. Total resistance, that is 4 ohms. Current, so that will be 3 amperes. Now, voltage drop po natin. Okay. So, multiply natin 3 in each resistor. So, 3 times 2, that will be 6. 3 times 2, that will be 6. So, kapag in-add po natin, that will be a total of 12 volts. Okay? Now, as a summary, please always remember that in a series circuit, electric current flows through a single path, connecting all components sequentially. So, definitely, they are all in a sequence that if one is interrupted, everything will be corrupted. Now, the shared voltage, which divided among the component, with each using a portion of the supplied voltage. The current is constant, meaning each receives the exact amount of current as the others. Now, adding resistance increase total resistance. So, more resistors in a series increase the total resistance, which lower the overall current. And again, if one part stops working, the entire circuit is interrupted. Okay, so it cuts the flow of the electricity. And this will be the end of this video. I hope you have learned something. And with that, thank you and see you on the next video.